our DNA, we don't find that it comes naturally for South African businesses of all sizes to think about, why can't I operate in Namibia? Why can't I operate in Botswana, which is, I don't know, a 3, 4, 5 hour drive? Why can't I operate, have a branch in Lesotho? And I guess my question is, Theo, as you guys continue to, you conquered South Africa, as you continue to try and build the brand and conquer the rest of Africa, how do you go about setting out that plan and trying to achieve it without breaking the foundation of the business?
Good question. I think one of the main reasons why we actually started our business, as I've mentioned, I worked in the UAE, so I had friends from the Emiratis who they take pride in what they built, so much so. So in the many conversations that I've had with them, they would obviously pride themselves in amazing vision that I've built collectively. They're very patriotic. Some don't even fly anything in the stolen rights. Emirates does not have options on the dates and fly tomorrow, because I'm only flying Emirates, because it's ours. And you can imagine, as a guy from South Africa, when you look at these guys, how they move. And I'm like, we actually need to do something as Africans. And you look at our region as a continent, and there's so much diversity, so much heritage, religion, culture, minerals, and many other things. I think that I asked myself that, it's about time that as Africans we take all of this diversity and incorporate it into value chains, into products and services, into ecosystems that we can export to the rest of the world. Because our region has that potential. And obviously I had to start at home, and build the business that we build today, all in an effort to take it abroad. As an interesting fact, I did about 18 months of research and development back in 2018, between 2015 and 2016. And the research was, solely focusing on retail landscape in South Africa, footwear brands across the global community. And one of the interesting findings from there was that we've got about 7 regions in the world. And if you look closely, or you double tap, you will realize that each and every region has at least 1 or 2 footwear brands that are known in the global community. When you look at South America, Brazil to be specific, they've got Ipanema and Havaians. You look at the States, the ever-inspiring Phil Knight story, Nike, Kevin Plank and Ama, Converse, Chuck Taylor. Europe, Adidas, Reebok, a lot of Italian footwear brands, and many others. When I came to our region in Africa, I couldn't find one. And one that can be benchmarked with the brands that I mentioned. Benchmark it with the product offering, benchmark it with the brand promise, brand values, possibly even take it to CSI and let's see what you do for communities. I couldn't find one. Yeah, Notion. But at the time, Notion was not competing like that, right? Homage to Hotman, Wally, may his soul rest in peace, who was there. But he was not competing in the global community like that. So that's why I'm saying, couldn't find one. And I thought, maybe let's build a shoe brand that Africans can proudly affiliate with. Start it at home and export it. So that is obviously our next play. And if you look at the weight, Ibatu, for those who don't know, Batu means shoes. And the beauty about this weight is that our beautiful Rainbow Nation, 11 official languages, maybe 12 including sign language. There's so much diversity in South Africa alone. Different ways of speaking. I mean, even isiZulu has isiZulu start from Soweto and KZN and so forth, you know. But the weird part, when you go across all the South African township, there's a common thread. Whether you speak Zulu, Ndebele, Tswana, Xhosa or anything, that way being true doesn't change. So why not incorporate that beautiful untold story into a food brand and export it to the rest of the world? And for me, that is why we had to start here and export it. And as a matter of fact, I happy to announce that we're opening our first store in Namibia next month. And that's how it starts. The journey then starts the same way we started with the first store, in Newtown, we went to Pretoria. We started with the first store in Namibia. It goes to Botswana, Central region. It goes to East. It goes to West. It goes to Europe. But it's all through your collective, support. We cannot do it on our own. I must say that we are who we are today because a lot of people believe in us. A lot of people supported our business, and we are about to be grateful for that.